Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Haley. Today we have a little bit of a different video for my channel. I'm going to be talking about some skincare that I've been using for a few months. In pregnancy, I have found some amazing drugstore products that have really worked for me, especially because, to be honest with you, pregnancy really, the hormones really messed with my skin, especially through, I'd say, half of the second trimester. And then I found some great drugstore products, but I was like, you know what? I kind of want to treat myself a little bit and experiment with higher end skincare and see if there's anything that I, could use with fidelity that I wouldn't mind spending more money on. And we got an Ulta in our Target, and it's really cool because they have these little skincare sets where you can try Bestsellers, and it's enough to last you for a couple months, and then you can see if you like them or not to buy the full size. So I have done this now with 2 different skincare brands, and the first one I'm going to talk about, the other will be in a different video, but the first one I'm going to talk about is OSEA. And I'd heard about OSEA from Allie Glines and also from the Drama Queens podcast because they're a sponsor of them. And they always talk about how amazing the smell is, how amazing the skincare is. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to start with OSEA. So I'll pop in a picture of this little set. It is $44 and it's their OSEA Bestsellers for Face and Body Kit. So it's a 4-piece set with their Ocean Cleanser, their Hyaluronic C Serum, their Atmosphere Protection Cream, and then an Undaria Algae Body Oil. So I tried all of these. I used almost all of them up, and I have some very well-formed thoughts. So I do want to start with, I have them all here. I do want to start with the smell. Guys, it is a very strong citrusy scent. To me, it could be because I'm pregnant, although I do feel like the smell, super smell has died down for me in the 3rd trimester. It is very strong for me. However, if it is an amazing product, I would be willing to overlook the super strong smell to reap the benefits of the product. You know what I mean? So I'm going to talk about each one and how I felt about each one, and I'm excited. Different for my channel. I love it. Let's start in order, shall we, of your skincare routine. The Ocean Cleanser. Again, it has the scent. I use this whole thing up. It's a very good cleanser. It is very good if your intention is removing all your dirt and the remainder of your makeup after using a makeup remover. This actually is amazing. However, it is that squeaky clean kind of feeling. It makes your skin feel really tight because it is so clean. I will say I noticed when I used my makeup remover, my normal one, and then this, and I would wipe my face with my towel after my shower because I removed my makeup in the shower too, I pretty much never had any makeup residue left over, whereas normally I have maybe a little bit. So I think this is a really good cleanser. However, you need to know it is going to make you feel tight and squeaky clean because it is so good at what it does. Some people will like that, some people don't. Honestly, I don't really like that much, so I don't think I would repurchase this, with one caveat though. I will say for the smell, because you're rinsing it off, it's not that bad, okay? For this product specifically, I could handle it if I really love the product. So the star of the show for me is in conjunction with the cleanser. So right after you use the cleanser, get out of the shower, and if you use this Hyaluronic C Serum, it is amazing. It is so hydrating, and the smell is very faint on this one. It's weird. It's the only one where the scent is just not as strong. Yeah, it's almost not there at all. And so this is the product I would repurchase because it is so hydrating, and I feel like my skin was really dry there for a while, and this really helped. So I totally would repurchase this product. Just know, if you're going to purchase this, I would also make sure to purchase this because together these are amazing. They work really well. This removes everything, and then this adds all of that moisture back in. And this lasted me a pretty long time. I mean, both of these, it really was 2 months, which is pretty good for small sizes. So I have to imagine that the full sizes would probably last you a year. I only used this at night though. So just so you know, I wouldn't use this in the morning before makeup because I just feel like it's gonna take out too much moisture from your skin. But definitely if you're gonna get this, I think you should get this. And I also would recommend getting the serum on its own because it's that good. It is so good. It's a little bit sticky feeling, but it didn't bother me. So I don't know if it would bother most people. I feel like if it were that sticky, it would bother me. So I feel like the stickiness, it goes away because it just really absorbs into your skin. This is really good. Okay, now we're getting into the one, guys, I hated this one. It's the OSEA Atmosphere Protection Cream. Notice I did not use the whole thing up because I couldn't. And the reason was the smell. Because this is a moisturizer that you leave on your face, the scent lingers. And even with putting makeup on, I mean, not to say I could still smell it once the makeup was on, but I could still smell it while I was applying the makeup. And I was just like, it's just too much. And as a moisturizer, it's not that good. Like, it wasn't that moisturizing, and maybe they're thinking you're going to use that hyaluronic C serum so you don't need something that's going to add a ton of moisture back in. It's just like, it feels just like a cream you're putting on your face to put a cream on your face before makeup. It's not actually like doing anything. I didn't feel like it did anyway. So I used like a third of it up and then I just couldn't use it anymore. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to be honest with them and tell them I really hate this. So I would not repurchase this at all. Okay. And then last but not least in the kit, we have the Undaria Algae Body Oil. As you can see, again, I use this whole thing up. This one definitely had the most product in it. And I would say this was my second favorite product in the kit. This is really, really good, especially being pregnant and like trying to avoid having stretch marks and things. So I'm trying to use body oils. I have two others that I had kind of stopped using so that I could focus on this one. This one is really good. I have to say, like, think because the scent is not directly next to my nose, like with the moisturizer, I could handle it more. Also, I do feel like this is an oil that absorbs into the skin pretty quickly. It's not the fastest I've ever used, but it's pretty quickly. It's not like you're going to be sitting on your couch and feeling like you're just sticky and getting like stickiness all over your couch or anything like that. It does sink in fairly quickly and it adds a lot of moisture. It is very luxurious feeling to put on. And so if you want to splurge on an oil, this is a really good one, as long as you don't mind the scent. I don't know if I would repurchase this because I do really like just oils I get from the drugstore. I mean, I'm just using one from Honest Beauty right now that is pregnancy safe, and all of these are pregnancy safe, by the way, too. I triple checked both with my Little Bean app that goes through ingredients, but also there's a website called 15 Minute Beauty that you can kind of double check, and they have lists of like, is this pregnancy safe or not for most beauty brands, and all of this was on the okay list for pregnancy, just so you know. And I really like that one too. I mean, I'd say I like this one a little bit more, but for the price tag, I would just go with the drugstore. I also really love the Neutrogena body oil. You know what I mean? I've been using that one for years. You also could just use baby oil probably. So this is way more luxurious than baby oil, that's for sure. But I do really like the drugstore ones I use. So I don't know if I would repurchase this unless I really was in like a splurgy mood and just wanted, like maybe I was starting to see the stretch marks and was like, okay, I feel like this is maybe a step above what I'm using right now to prevent it. But I do really like it. And if you're into oils, you might want to try this one because it is really good as long as you can handle the scent. It was so fun trying this for a few months. I'm excited about my second video for this, which will probably be coming in seriously a few weeks because I'm almost out of that one too. I'm kind of behind in filming videos, which you've probably noticed. Guys, there's just a lot going on. September and October are crazy months because my birthday's in September. We know like 6 people who have birthdays in October, including like my best friend, my mom, my sister. Our wedding anniversary is October 7th. So we just have a lot. Our baby shower is next weekend in the first week of October. So it has just been a crazy month planning for all of these things and also budgeting for all of these things. So I'm sorry about that. Plus I've had a lot of technical difficulties too, but hopefully this video will go up and it will be all good. This was so fun, you guys. I also want to talk about my drugstore skincare routine because the drugstore skincare products that I had been using before I was using this, then I was using Tula. Now I'm pretty much done with my Tula products, so I'm back to the drugstore ones, and they're just so good. Like, I need to do a drugstore skincare routine that is safe for pregnancy, but also just anytime. It's so good. Okay, I'm getting too excited. So if I were to rank these, hyaluronic C serum, number one. If you deal with dry skin, if you need to add moisture in, this is incredible. I would definitely repurchase this. Second would be the, what is this? Algae body oil. Very luxurious feeling, super nice. I really, really like it. I just don't know if I like it that much more than drugstore ones I've used, whereas I feel like it's harder to find serums from the drugstore that are this effective. So that's why I would choose, this is number one, this is number two. Number three is definitely this Ocean Cleanser. Just keep in mind, it's gonna give you that squeaky clean feeling. It makes you feel, a little bit tight and a little bit dry, but if you're adding moisture in after, you're probably gonna be okay. This is a great product for removing any of the rest of your makeup you might have, or dirt or oil. Like, this does a good job with that. Again, the smell, but because you're washing it off, it's not that bad, okay? This one, pretty much no smell. Not sure why. This one also has the smell, but it absorbs pretty quickly, so you're not smelling it all the time. Also, it's not directly next to your nose. In last place is gonna be this Atmosphere Protection Cream. I just hated it. I don't like having the smell that close to my face. It seems like it takes a while to absorb in the skin. It feels like it's just a cream you're putting on to put on. It's not fun to put on, and I would not repurchase this at all. So let me know if you've tried any of these products and how you feel. Am I crazy about the smell? Am I the only one that doesn't like it? I'm excited to share with you my thoughts on Tula coming up in a couple weeks. If you enjoyed this video, I hope that you will subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, I hope you hit the notification bell so you get notified when I upload new videos. And I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. Love you guys. Bye.